Hey guys, Paul here with Patek Photography and Gear Reviews. In this episode, what I want to do is answer a question from one of the viewers about the Flashpoint RL600B, how to set it up with your Sony A6000, the Godox X1TS, and the trigger that comes with the Flashpoint monoblock. And one of the viewers commented in, he said, well, you didn't explain how to connect the two. So I've already done a couple of videos on the RL600B, but to sort of fill that gap, that's what this episode is going to be all about. So let's jump over to the bench and I'll show you in detail how to set up your Sony A6000, your Godox X1TS, the trigger that comes with the RL600B, and get it working in high-speed sync. Let's take a look. Okay, Flashpoint RL600B, Sony A6000, Godox X1TS, and the trigger that comes with the RL600B, which is an RL600V2, just in case that's a concern to anyone. So let's get started here. Turn on the RL600B. So this is what I do to connect the RL600B to the Sony A6000. Your settings are, you can see the antenna, 0, 4 dip switches all on, high speed sync, and I'm going to put it in rabbit mode, not that you need to do that. RL600B only does high speed sync from 1/16 to 1:1. Sony A6000. Let's turn the camera on. We'll turn on the Godox. I'm going to put the Godox on top of the camera here, like so. I'm on A channel. You can see it's 1/16 power. You can't control the power from the Godox to the RL600B. Okay, this device wasn't built for this, but what we're doing is we're pushing the high-speed sync signal from the A6000 to the RL600B using the trigger that comes with the Flashpoint. So typically what I do is I just take the trigger, mount it on top of the Godox, like so, and you'll notice here that all the dip switches are set to the on position. And when you see the red light flashing on the trigger that comes with the Flashpoint, you know that you have a connection between here and here. So to test that, just lay this down and we'll test it. Okay, you see the pop. And so what I'm going to do now is, if I get this so you can see it, right now I'm at 1/60th power. Okay, so let's make sure I'm in manual mode. Okay, I'm in manual mode. Now I'm going to set my shutter speed to a 60th, and let's just take a shot here. And as you can see, the image on the screen here is completely blown out because we've got so much light coming in. So what we're going to do next is let's dial the shutter speed all the way up to 1/4000th of a second. And we'll put it down, same thing. And now you can see, just looking at the back of my little workbench here, but you can see the H2 zoom that I was taking a photo of, is the exposure is pretty good. So that's high-speed sync confirmed working with the A6000, the Godox X1TS, and the Flashpoint trigger. And honest to God, folks, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So there's no real special settings or tricks to it, other than making sure you've got 0, 4 dip switches on. You know, you're on, you could have them 4 dip switches set to off, as long as on the trigger here, you've got them off, okay? But these are the settings that I use. If you want to change the power levels, you have to do it manually on the RL600B, or you can do it from here. But you can't change the power levels using the Godox. It's simply the conduit to make high-speed sync work between A6000 and RL600B. All right. Okay, so I'm sure I've covered all the details now for connecting your Sony A6000 to your RL600B using the Godox X1TS. I hope this video, you find it helpful and helps you get started doing high-speed sync with the Flashpoint RL600B. That's it for this one. Thanks again for watching. And don't hesitate to connect in. I mean, this whole video came about because of one of the comments from one of my viewers. So by all means, connect in anytime. Subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.